Hello everyone, it's Julie the Oracle here, and we're going to do something different. So it's late July by now, but these are timeless. As you know, if the message fits, take it. Being that it's late July, I recently had my birthday, and I decided for my birthday to use some of that birthday energy to create a new channeled message deck from your spirit guides. So my spirit guides helped me to create a deck for you all. I will be sharing some of those messages after I get through the reading. But this reading is, what do your spirit guides want you to know? So, let's get started. I'm using my anime deck. So, with my anime deck, we have the Ten of Wands, the Two of Discs, the Prince of Discs, the King of Cups, and the Prince of Wands. So, we'll start with the Ten of Wands. So, what do your spirit guides want you to know? They want you to know you're carrying a burden. And please take what resonates and leave the rest. Some of these messages, all of these messages could be for you. One of these messages could be for you. Or some of them, it's a mixture. It's up and down. So, and some of these messages, could be just for a handful of you. So, you know what fits and what doesn't. If you feel like it's, you can relate to it, then that message is for you. But I want to say for some of you, you're struggling, and you're struggling to speak your mind. The Ten of Wands, look at him. He's blinding himself. You're kind of getting in your own way. So it's kind of like you're trying to carry this heavy burden. It's like a social thing. Maybe I don't want to say antisocial, but it's okay to say that. I mean, some people are not people person, people persons or people, I don't know. I can't even say it right. It's kind of goofy. I'm socially awkward myself. Although I'm getting better. It's like I'm becoming more of an ambivert. But for a lot of you, you're on here because you want to know, what do your spirit guides want you to know? Well, for some of you, they're telling you, you got to get out of your own way. So you have... you're creating your own blockages in life. You're carrying too much. It's too heavy. Oh gosh, there's a word. Was it encumbered? I can't remember. It's that word that you always get when you play video games and you put too much crap on you and it weighs you down and it's like you're too heavy. You're too, oh gosh, what is it? Encumbered? I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Encumbered. No, I'm getting it totally wrong. So you can correct me if you want, if you know the word, but you are heavy. You're weighed down. This person is not only that, they're trying to put the weight in front of them. You're trying to carry it in front of your face, but it's blinding you. You can't see anything that way. So you're having a hard time seeing straight. And the blue in the background tells me this is about the throat chakra. This is about you needing to speak up and, speak your opinions. You need to share your voice. You probably like to fade into the background, and you don't really want to make waves, but you need to. I mean, and you won't necessarily make waves if you speak up. The one thing I have a friend of mine says is closed mouths don't get fed, and it's true. It's just a quick lesson in learning to speak up for yourself. You're going to have missed opportunities. If you don't speak up and say, oh, yes, that's for me. I want that. I don't want to miss out. Then you're going to miss out if you don't do that. So your guides are telling you, hey, put it down. Stop carrying this burden. It's okay to speak up. You need to find a way to be okay with it. Start small if you have to. But, when you talk to your closest friends, you're really, you're yourself. And you have no problem telling them everything that's going on. If you need to vent, you vent. So if you have an issue, look at the issues that you have and start trying to fix some of them if you can. If you're just man, I'm missing out, then speak up. If it's one of those hard things where you're oh, I really like somebody. Because I could probably relate these all together. But you are weighed down by something. So they're wanting you to notice something about this card specifically. But I can do the reading as a whole later. So, yeah, don't blind yourself with this. You're weighing yourself down and you're not seeing what you need to see. So they want you to lay down the burden, like stop carrying all the weight on your shoulders and start, looking at the path ahead. Things will become clear and you'll know what you need to do. But you need to speak up for sure. The Two of Discs. Let's go here. Someone's weighing, I say someone, or a small amount of you. It could be a lot of you. You tell me. But there are some of you in here right now that are weighing a decision of the heart. You're juggling a lot too on your heart, because you're like, you have a lot of love to give, a lot of things that you care about in life, friends, family, work, your hobbies, different things, but you're juggling. And some of you are pretty much a pro at it. I mean, look at his face. He looks very confident. That's hilarious. So he's really, really confident with his face. So you guys are like a pro. You're like, just give me more stuff to juggle. 2 is not enough. I need like 3, 4, 5. Like, no. Don't take on too much. But I do think that you're coming from a good place and you're making wise decisions right now. So but I do feel like somebody's weighing a decision of the heart here. And I don't know if a decision of the heart is never a light one. That's usually when some big thing comes up in your life and you're like, oh, I met someone. Do I continue on with this or do I end it? Is this fulfilling for me? Is it time to move on to a new job, or is it time that I left this state? Maybe I need to take a break. Maybe I need to take a sabbatical from something, or I need to go and move to a new neighborhood. But you're weighing it. But I think you're confident in your ability to, one, you have a level head on you and you can make sound decisions. So I feel like you're going to make the decision. You're going to trust that intuition, because the green is heart. It's all heart space, heart chakra. But the yellow is solar plexus. That's intuition. So I want to say that you are balancing that out and you're going to trust your instincts and you're going to follow your heart and your intuition to make the right decision. Okay, so now we have the Prince of Discs. So the Prince of Discs is actually like the Knight. It's the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So the Knight of Pentacles, look at him. Somebody is stubborn. You're very heartfelt, but you're stubborn. And you want to do things your way, and dang it, it's like, I'm doing it my way. But, these bulls, when they get angry, they can run fast. But when they're calm, they're probably pretty slow moving. So it's going to be up to you how fast, but you're on your way. You're wanting to get to a certain goal, and you're wanting to do it your way. You know yourself, you know your heart, you know exactly how you want to do it. But you might be being a little bullheaded, not to be like on the nose about it, but you're stubborn about it. And just be careful trying to be bullheaded about it, because, you heard the term like a bull in a china shop, like you could make things messy. So make sure that you slow down a little bit here. You've got your eye on the prize up here, but, don't try to cut corners to get it because you think you can get it faster, especially if you're emotional. If this is something that you really, really want emotionally, you're going to be going after it from an emotional standpoint. So emotions are always shifting and changing. So if something makes you upset, you're going to be angry or, wanting to speed up the process. Like, oh, I'm tired of waiting. I'm impatient. But don't make a mess of things. Don't be a bull in a china shop. Like, just, again, it's like all about following your heart, following that intuition. That's going to keep you going at the pace that you need to go to reach your goals. Because you don't want delays. And if you try to rush it, you'll get delayed. Because it seems to be how the universe does things sometimes. It's all about that. So, don't make it teach you a lesson, right? Then we have the King of Cups. I like this. Oh, the King of Cups. This is somebody, I'm getting a Pisces sign in there. But this is somebody who is like, his face is very, very stoic. It's very straight. Like, he's not showing emotion, but he's holding his cup up in celebration. Like, there's a lot of love there. And I love the blue. This is somebody who wants to express that love, but they're not going to do it publicly. They're going to do it privately. But the King of Cups definitely loves you. So I do think that either you or someone else is becoming a King of Cups. You love someone so much, and this card may be telling you that you need to, when I say card, your spirit guides are saying you need to tell them. Like, look at all the blue. Again, we're back to like speaking up. So I think these are all related. But your love is growing for someone, and it may be time to tell them. Don't wait till it's too late. Don't wait till someone else has them, or, don't let them walk away from you. Like, if you're feeling it in the moment, capture it. Tell them. It's not easy, and it's not going to be. It's kind of nerve-wracking, but you got to find a way. Be like, hey, can we talk? I really like you. I'm starting to grow feelings. How do you feel? So it's very, very interesting. And the peacock feathers in the background, this gets me. They're calling my attention because I feel like this person is peacocking. I say that again. Yeah, you're strutting around, like showing your feathers, like, how beautiful and colorful these birds are. And colorful, the male birds tend to be colorful because they do that little mating dance when they like somebody, when they like the mate. They find the female bird and they strut their stuff. They want to look big and beautiful and show off their plumage. So you might be trying to show off or impress this person, and you don't have to be male or female. Like, it's either way. But you might be trying to show off to this person because you want them to notice you. Trust me, I think they're noticing, but your love is growing. And this could be the other way around too. This could be very mutual. This person loves you as much as you love them. And they're noticing, and they probably think it's cute what you're doing. So your guides are saying you need to tell them because it's very mutual, and they're going to reciprocate. This may not be the case for everybody, but I think for some of you that are watching, like, this is your situation, and it's going to work out. But it's not going to go anywhere if you don't rip that Band-Aid off and tell them, just do it. So that's your message on that card. And then we have the Prince of Wands. Oh, okay. This is a lot of energy. Look at this angry lion coming in. This could be for my Leos too. Like, wands are fire signs. We are in the Leo season, just so you know. But we've got earth signs in here, and fire signs, and then, water signs. So important. You know what? I don't know any air signs, but I do think with the throat chakra, or like seeing the atmosphere up here, I do feel like this could apply to air signs needing to speak up and use their voice. But it could be down to the individual too. But the Prince of Wands over here, definitely. We're in Leo season, and we just started as of July 22nd, I think. So we just entered Leo season. So there's a lot of energy coming in. And look at that red. This is rooted. Somebody needs to get a little bit grounded and rooted to the earth again. You just need to keep your feet on the ground because you're wanting, look at this action. Like, there's a, this lion is in movement. It looks like it's flying through the air because the wind is pulling its hair back, and it's being ridden by this person and with a wand in their hand. They are ready to go. The Prince of Wands. This is the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands can be very rash. This could be someone who might have gotten upset, and when you get pissed off and you just decide to do something without thinking, just be careful there. We get mad, we say things we don't mean. When people do that, you really got to watch yourself because you get angry. And in that moment of anger, you may make a decision to say something or do something. It may be the wrong action to take, and you may regret it later. So this is for you in the Leo season. Watch it during this season. Be careful because you don't want to screw up anything good you have, whether that is some type of friendship or relationship or job, whatever it is, do not screw it up. But somebody's wanting to come in. There's a lot of energy here, though. A lot of energy. And I just think that some huge things are going to be happening. Like, this is a big change or a shift. It's going to be rapid energy, so it's going to come in quickly. So that's kind of your explanation. Your guides are saying, watch out. Like, a lot of stuff is going to rapidly change. So, and just be wary of your emotions and not flying off the handle. Seriously, don't fly off the handle. But also there's some unexpected changes coming in. There's always shifts and changing happening, but here we are kind of getting to the end of summer. It's super hot. Like, this is a good time that something could change before fall gets here. So keep an eye out for that, because it may come in so quickly, it'll leave your head spinning. You might be knocked on your butt. I don't know. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. This could be some like a whirlwind romance, or it could be, it could be just something sudden that you aren't expecting that kind of sucks, or, it can be positive or negative, however you decide to view it. But remember, no matter what happens in the long run, it's always going to mean something better and better. These things always happen for a reason, and you get these experiences that you go through, and it just helps to shape you a little bit better as a human being, as a person, as your soul. And so I hope that you take that to heart, just to watch yourself and, pay attention to what's coming at you or who's coming at you. So it's going to be a big difference. Now, as a whole, let's see, someone's carrying the burden of making a heartfelt decision, and they want to take their time because I think it may be related to who they love. But and when you finally work up slowly, decide to make this decision to tell somebody you love them, or they're trying to tell you, it's going to happen fast. Look at it go from all these calming, cool colors like blues and greens, boom, red. And the red can be love hot. It doesn't have to be anger either. For some of you, it could be the feeling of anger, mistrust. It could be jealousy. Who knows? Especially if you're jealous because you like somebody. And if you like somebody and you don't want them to be around other people, if you see them with someone else, it could make you jealous. It could spur you to make that decision to tell them. But you want to watch what you say. You don't want to screw it up. If you really like them, I really feel like this is kind of becoming, as a whole, for many of you, this might be you're carrying around this burden of unrequited love, but it doesn't have to be. Cumbersome, maybe that's it. Cumbered. Cumbersome. That's a word. Okay, sorry guys. I'm usually better with my verbal, vomit. At least I hope I am. But yes, it can be cumbersome. And it's a heavy decision. You're like, do I tell him? Do I not tell him? And you're like, I want to tell him. I want to tell him. You make the decision, but you're slow about it. And that love is building, and you're just going to become so passionate about it. Like, you're going to be like, I have to tell them. I have to. Once you do, though, I think it's very mutual. For a majority of you, this is going to be mutual. So, it could go the other way. There could be a few of you where this person doesn't feel the same way, or you don't feel the same way, and you're like, oh crap, this person's going to come hard at you wanting to tell you, and you're like, oh no, I'm not into them. I get it. But this person, if this person loves you, I think the majority, this is love right here. This is all love that's being hidden. They're not showing it to you. They feel it, but they're not telling you, not showing you. They might be trying to show you in other ways, so, you can catch on, read between the signs, or read between the signs. I didn't mean to say that. It was supposed to be read between the lines. However, read between the signs is a good idea. If you're seeing signs about this person, synchronicities, channel messages, songs, anything, pay attention to that, okay? So, that energy of that Prince of Wands is coming in. It's, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be like a red hot kind of love. And that's a song by, I believe, Christina Aguilera. Listen to it. I love that song. It's spicy. And so, a red hot kind of love. Okay, so I want to show you guys. We're going to finish off with it. I made this whole deck around my birthday. I'm using my birthday energy. So this deck, I kind of sat with myself in a quiet room with some ambient music playing and just tried to channel in some interesting things from the guides. So this is what your guides want you to know, that you need to make this decision and go for it. It's better to do it. Whether it works out or not, you are going to, you can stop worrying and stressing about it, okay? So that's the majority. Now, what else? So I pulled like 5 or 6 messages here, right here. And so these messages may be for one or more of you. They may be very specific, down to the specific person. So again, take what resonates, leave the rest, okay? All right. And so the first one. Okay, yeah, I love it. I'm going to put it here. Emotional overflow. Find an outlet to release, write it down as a journal or a poem. Yeah. Some of you are feeling really strongly your emotions. You might be feeling this love. You could, if you are the artistic type, you can keep a journal, keep a diary, keep a journal about what's going on. If you're having any kind of dreams, or if you're feeling artistic and you want to write a story or write poetry to this person. I mean, how do I count the ways, that I love thee? Why not? If you are that type of artistic person, trust me, this person will appreciate it. It's just another way of expressing yourself. And it's a good outlet to have if you're feeling overwhelmed, especially emotional overflow. You are the Ace of Cups, man. You're overflowing and you need that to go somewhere. So if you're not ready to tell them yet, put it into writing. So put it into that journal, put it into a poem, find that outlet to release it. Listen to music, do whatever you got to do. Okay. Second one. Ooh, this one's a little darker. I may have to redo this one. But the second one, it says smile. This guy's smiling, so I'm going to put it over that one. Smile. It can save a life. There is power in yours. My writing is not perfect, and I may redo this one because it's too dark. But it's true. There is power in your smile. Now, I get it, especially for the ladies. We hate it when men tell us to smile. We don't need to be told what to do and how to do it. If we don't, because sometimes when we do smile, we smile at someone just trying to be nice and they take it as, oh, she's into me. No. If a woman you tell her to smile, she'll smile for you. But that doesn't mean she likes you or she's into you. Just know that. But if this is your person, and every time you guys meet up to do something, you come and you break out into this big smile, they love it. And vice versa. You see them smile, you know that there's a genuine mutual connection there where you like each other. You can't fake a genuine smile. So it can. When I say it can save a life, even if you're out with random people, you never know. When you see someone going by, when they say compliment somebody or like, oh, I love your hair, or those are nice shoes, dudes, like whatever, just say something nice to someone. Share that kindness. Sometimes you don't even have to use words. Sometimes just walking by and, saying like, oh, good morning, or, saying thank you when someone holds open the door, just smiling at somebody, go ahead and smile. If they don't take it right, that's on them. But if you just smile and move on about your day, a smile can help somebody. So it can make someone feel good when they have nothing or no one left in this world. That smile might be the one that does save them. So this is a message for someone specific. If you know someone's hurting right now, smile. Okay? Next one. Okay, someone has entered your life bringing love and positive changes. I'm putting that over the King of Cups, guys, because hello. Whoever this is, if they're bringing positive changes, that swift change is going to be positive for a majority of you. I can't promise it to everybody that watches this, but I know that some of you are going to have, it's going to be a happy outcome. So, that's your confirmation. Okay, and next, okay, yeah, I'm going to put this over here, over our 10 of Wands and 2 of Discs, because shelve the worry. Learn to differentiate between what is anxiety, what is reality. It will all work out. And so, you might just be anxious about this, and your anxiety is saying, oh, it's going to go horrible, they're not going to like you back. Tell your anxiety to shut up. It's not easy to do. Oh, someone's like, oh, it's so easy, but I know. Yeah, it's not easy. I know. I've got some anxiety myself. Social anxiety, even worse. But we have to tell ourselves, okay, that's just anxiety talking. We won't know unless we actually make action in reality. And if you tell them and it works out, you could be like, oh, all that anxiety is for nothing. You'll stop feeling nervous and you start feeling like giddy. You'll be happy about it. So shelve the worry. Don't worry. Just make that decision and do what you got to do. Oh, here we go. Be ready for the unexpected. There's your Prince of Wands. Yeah, you're not going to expect it. You may be expecting them to turn you down. And guess what? Oh, no, I feel the same way. I can't wait. You want to go on a date? Let's go. And you're just going to have so much fun. This is going to be good. This love is here. So more confirmation. Be ready for the unexpected. Some of you, if this isn't about love, this is about something else. You may unexpectedly find your best friend, or, you might end up having some opportunity to go somewhere, do something new, whatever it is. But something wonderful and unexpected is going to happen. And whether it's positive or negative, if it ends up being negative, that just means a positive is coming, okay? So If something happens and like, oh, I broke up with someone, that just means they weren't right for you and someone else is coming down the line. So this could be future. Could be future. And then lastly, I love this. I love this. Okay. Friendships are hard. Cherish those you love despite the differences. True friends overcome and adapt in life. If you're trying to make a decision whether or not to get rid of a friend or not, because this is coming to mind, you can have all the love in the world with this King of Cups. You can love your friend. You could have known them for a long time. But if they're not doing anything that benefits your life, if like it's not symbiotic, if you're not supporting each other or helping each other, and you don't get together and talk and do things the way you used to, if there's no trust there, like you might have to get rid of them. But for some of you, you might be questioning because maybe you had a fight with a friend or something, but friendships are hard. It's okay to have differences. It's okay to argue. And once in a while you have a fight, whether it's stupid or not, you just got to realize it's stupid and go, you know, I love them enough that I'm not going to lose this friend because they're my bestie. You know, they're a good friend and you don't want to lose them. So cherish them. Okay. Cherish them. Overcome and adapt, whatever this is. And that's the final word. Those are your messages from your guides. I hope this was helpful. Until next time, guys.